you could still contract COVID-19 even after vaccination. These are the words of Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe, who warned that it takes time for the vaccine to build immunity.
That even those who get vaccinated need to continue observing other measures at all times. As I have said before, we expect to have the elderly and those with underlying conditions included soon.
This, the CS stated as he warned Kenyans of dropping guard in the fight against the pandemic.
Because we have had this notion where people are complaining that somebody got positive the day after vaccinating. Now, you will get, if you get exposed, a day, a week, towards 2 weeks, you will still get, the virus.
With fears arising that some facilities are administering vaccines to people who are not in the priority list for phase 1, Kagwe warned that all facilities will have to account for every dose.
It is unreasonable for you and for the government and for others acting in good faith to explain to a person that you are walking into a hole by not wearing a mask, by not doing whatever needs to be done. And when you fall into the hole, you then turn back to the people who have been advising you not to go into the hole and say that they are not being helpful to you.
This comes even as the government moved to defend its move to vaccinate diplomats, something that had attracted the rage of Kenyan frontline workers, saying administering the same was being done on reciprocal basis as Kenyan diplomats were receiving the vaccines abroad.
If you have got persons who are frontline soldiers within the embassies, if you have got health workers within the embassies, within the UN, we prioritize them with everybody else. When we get to the age of 58 years plus, which we hope is going to be soon, then again, everybody will be eligible irrespective of who they are or which countries they come from.
To boost the vaccination efforts, the Health Ministry is looking into stepping up its capacity and move from administering 3,000 vaccines to 10,000 a day. The latest developments come even as infections continue to soar, with local facilities stretched to the limit, considering that the country had only 27 cases in ICU in January, but now has 121 in ICU.
Beginning, rallied all county governments to establish a 300-bed capacity in readiness for such an eventuality.
This comes even as 1,130 people tested positive for COVID-19 in the last 24 hours from a sample size of 5,119, pushing the total of confirmed cases to 122 and 40 people. Kevin Kimathi, K24 Evening Edition.